Hi everybody, I'm Ricky. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Aprons and Attitude, where everything that I fix is gluten-free and filled with healthy, good-for-you ingredients. Today, in honor of Halloween, I am making a chocolate brownie, which also tastes a lot like fudge. It is made with nuts and cocoa powder and dates and honey for sweetening. And it has a icing on it made with cocoa powder and peanut butter and honey and a little melted coconut oil. I have already soaked the dates in hot water so they are nice and soft. We're going to put in our nuts. I'm using a cup of walnuts, so those are going to go into our food processor. Now we're going to add our half a cup of cocoa powder or carob. I'm using carob, but you can use cocoa powder unsweetened. That goes in too. Then we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And we are going to blend this until it is nice and mixed. Now that we've mixed our nuts and cocoa powder together, we are going to add our dates and our honey and our vanilla. Put a few of these dates in here at a time. And it looks like it is mixed really good together. So we're going to now press it into our pan. Now I have lined the bottom of this with parchment paper because it makes it much easier to pull the brownie mix out after you've frozen it and get it out of the pan, so then you can put it on a cutting board and slice it up into pieces easily. All right, now we're going to just push all of this into the pan, and then we're going to press it around with our hands. As you can see, it's very thick. Okay, now I have it all in my pan. Now I'm just going to push it down and flatten it out. Well, as you can see, it's all flattened out nicely in the pan. Okay, now we're going to blend our other ingredients together for our icing, and we're going to pour it on the top. Then we're going to pop it in the freezer. So we're going to put in our honey. Now we're putting in our melted coconut oil. This is a tablespoon of our cocoa powder. And this is 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. There, that's good. It's mixed up well. It's nice and creamy. Now this is going to go into the freezer for about an hour, and then you can take it out and cut it into squares. They've firmed up nicely in the freezer, so now we're going to remove it from the pan and cut them. And I want you to see just how easy these come out because you put the parchment paper in. Just like that. It lifts out super easy. So you don't want to skip this step, otherwise you're going to be struggling to get these out of the pan because they will stick. Get that out of the way. Okay, now we're going to just slide this off of the paper. That. Okay, now we're going to just cut these into nice little bite-sized pieces. So we're going to do probably like about 1 inch by 1 inch. And you can tell that they've firmed up nicely because they're holding their shape. Now once they've been cut into squares and you have them on a platter, or you can leave them on the cutting board, you're going to want to let them sit out for a little bit and come to room temperature. Otherwise they're going to be super cold. There. And there you can see we have some nice bite-sized pieces of our fudgy raw date chocolate brownie. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you get a chance to make it. They are super good. They're very rich, very chocolatey, but they're also very healthy for you because of the dates and the peanut butter and the nuts. And there's no added processed sugars. The sweetness comes from the dates and the honey. so you can eat these guilt-free. And I'm going to have a few of these later on tonight, so I don't feel deprived of the Halloween candy. So guilt-free chocolate. Happy Halloween. See you later. Bye-bye.